Hello, everyone. Welcome to this wonderful mini masterclass where we're going to have an introduction to the Green Mother activations. And I'm Anna Estrada, and I am bringing forth this activation series for us to support us as we all go through so many of the challenges and the shifts that are occurring now throughout the global paradigm shift that we're all going through and feeling very, very profoundly at this time. So we're here to support each other, but also to celebrate and to really acknowledge the work that we're doing in holding space for the divine presence as this work is done throughout the planet. So part of the purpose of the Green Mother activations is to divinely support us so that we as starseeds, as beings of light who are consciously moving forward in the ascension process, that we have these amazing mentors and beings of light that we can relate to so that we can communicate with, who can offer guidance and also a vibration that we can tap into, that again supports us in this process of where we consciously are unplugging from frequencies of separation consciousness, the density of the delusion of separation consciousness, and plugging into unity. Really making a free will choice to connect with and identify with unity. So that experience begins to dominate our everyday reality, the experience of unity, as opposed to separation and isolation and disconnection. So all of these transmissions are designed, it's a very specific sequence to support us in coming into this alignment with the inner presence, with the inner divinity. And so today, with the first transmission, the first Green Mother activation, we'll be working with Pele. And this activation is about igniting passion, creativity, and divine love, so that we can experience that in our everyday reality. So that is our go-to default position, no matter what is occurring in the outer world, divine love. So let's just take a deep breath. We're just going to breathe that in. We are here to ignite passion, creativity, and divine love. Deep breath. Now, Pele is a very special expression of Gaia. She is very popular and very well known in Polynesia. And her highest manifestation of her vibration, the most powerful manifestation of her vibration, is on the big island of Hawaii. Let's take a deep breath. And on that island, there is an active volcano that has been active since the 80s. So many years of continuously growing, adding land to this island, this particular island in this chain of islands of Hawaii. So we will be focusing on that particular vibration of this, and it's a very, very powerful force. It is the most powerful creative life force on the planet, because it's the force that creates land, that generates land and grows the land. So throughout the years that this volcano has been erupting, continuously on and off, the last time that it erupted very powerfully was in 2018, and the hundreds of acres of land was added to the island. And so this is a force that we're going to connect with, that we're going to integrate this way of creating. There are very specific teachings about how to awaken, how to ignite this creative life force energy inside of us, and then how to navigate in our creative process. And so there's very specific teachings that we'll receive from Pele today. The other energy that we'll be tapping into is the fact that today is the 8/8 Syrian portal, which is called the Lion's Gate. And so this, you may have heard, there's a lot of events today around the Lion's Gate. So again, I really appreciate all of you joining me today, because I know there's a lot of different events going on. And but the Lion's Gate has to do with the star Sirius, and this star at certain times of the year, you know, as the Earth moves around the sun, it can be obstructed. It is not as visible at certain times of the year. So at now in August, end of July, August, culminating in August 8th, 8/8, is when Sirius becomes visible in the night sky. So they call it the rising star. So it's the obstruction is complete. The Earth is moving, and then it's as though the star is rising, and we start to see it again. It becomes visible. So that's why it becomes a portal, because we become flooded in that visibility. We experience that light that is coming from that star. And the star emanates a blue ray. And this blue ray is affecting us in a way that assists us to come into alignment with our own divinity, the divine will. Okay, so this is a ray, the blue ray is a ray of higher will. And so we will be coming into aligning our individual will with higher divine will, so that it becomes the same, it becomes integrated. Our will is completely, becomes completely integrated with divine will. And again, this happens through surrendering to the divine will, and then receiving this transmission from this blue ray. And in a way, it is a masculine vibration that will be seeding into this vessel, our own physical vessel, okay, that we will be igniting with the creative life force. So it's like this masculine vibration coming forth and seeding into this womb vessel that is our own physical self, that fusion of divine will with our own individual will. And with that is this creative expression. We become embodied. We experience our own essence as divine beings of light. So it's a very, very powerful time and a powerful experience to really engage with these energies in a conscious way. So that's what we're doing here, is creating this sacred circle so that we can all experience these vibrations and receive what it is that is ours to receive. And each of us, again, we're all in different parts of our journey. So we will receive different things, you know, we'll just, we'll receive exactly what we need individually in this now moment to support us in our ascension process. So let's just dive right in, because a lot is happening. So we can just close our eyes. And take deep breaths. Just allow all of that I shared to just kind of sink in, integrate, receive. Then we take a deep breath and then just let go of any kind of effort, any kind of needing to understand. This is the time to receive. So we'll just allow any kind of effort, any kind of anxiety or worry to just be released out of our system. Letting go of any of the experiences that may have been challenging throughout the week. We're just going to allow ourselves to let go of those things for now during this transmission. Take deep breaths. And then be aware of the root chakra at the base of your spine. And see a line of energy moving from your body all the way through all the layers of the earth to the core of the earth. And this is how we always begin our transmissions, by grounding, connecting, being aware of the core of the earth. And the sacred site of Kilauea crater, the volcano in the Big Island, is coming forth. And one of the reasons why this Syrian vibration is being anchored into this area is because, and that we are tapping into this area today, is because of the Lemurian codes that are anchored there, that are seated there. And the Lemurians is a civilization. It's an ascended civilization. And these beings are very much in the dimensions of the inner earth. The Lemurian codes. So we're just opening to the Lemurian codes. And the Lemurian had great knowledge and expertise with nature, working with nature, elements of nature in healing. So these frequencies of, these plant essences, high vibrational frequencies of plants, of crystals, working with the elements, all of this type of knowledge they are offering to us as we work with the Lemurian codes. And it's so important for us right now because this is going to be a very beautiful clearing of the immune system in your body, in the physical vessel, just really strengthening the immunity with these high essences, these high frequencies of plants and crystals. So take deep breaths, and we're just going to allow this earth energy to rise up into your body and lighting up all of these Lemurian codes of the inner earth And just allowing those codes to be absorbed by your body. From the core of the earth, this diamond light is rising up into your body. And we're just going to feel that earth energy rising through all the energy centers of the body. Infusing every cell with divine light and earth energy. And then you can see the crown of the head opening and receiving the cosmic light coming forth. Divine codes coming forth through the central sun, in through the crown of the head, a column of golden light being absorbed. Into the third eye, and again, we're just clearing our vision, clearing the throat chakra with this golden light. The thyroid gland is absorbing this light. The glands of the brain are absorbing this light. So you just make the intention. The center of the head, pineal gland, the pituitary gland, the hypothalamus, the thyroid, all of these glands are being upgraded by this golden light and the earth energy. So we're just going to allow your body to absorb this fusion of earth energy and cosmic light to really upgrade your immunity, to upgrade the physical vessel. And then again, put your attention on the core of the earth. And just receive the diamond light, the blessing of Gaia. And all of these in this opening activation of the Green Mother. And the Green Mother is a collective of archetypes, divine beings of light in feminine, masculine, and androgynous forms that are assisting us to activate a multi-dimensional temple inside of our own physical vessel, so that we have access to energy streams that are nourishing and supportive. And they may come forth as colors, number codes, forms of the goddess, or masculine and feminine forms, androgynous forms of beings of light, star people, earth goddesses. So these different forms come through our system at different times, and they come forth in these forms so that we can relate to them, because certain forms, certain divine qualities are appealing to us, are nourishing for us at different times of our lives. And they are all a part of the oneness. So certain vibrations arise, and then they reside back into the oneness. Sonoha naishinaki shinokorai shiki sokuswa. So we're receiving this blessing from the Ascended Gaia because she's going to reveal forms of herself to us so that we can integrate these divine qualities into our system and draw from them. They're feeding us in our daily life. And again, we unplug from energy streams that vibrate in separation, and we plug into energy streams that are nourishing, supportive, vibrating in unity consciousness. So this is where we have our power. We are empowered to choose. And it's becoming more and more evident. Our freedom to choose where we vibrate. So then our awareness rises up through all the layers of the earth. And when we come to the surface of the earth, we're going to find ourselves on a black sand beach, the big island of Hawaii. Sana ani ini cheke chiki chukuruaha ana in chikiso. So these beautiful elders of the traditions of this culture coming forth, these grandmother beings of light, to welcome us on this black sand beach. So just receive this light language transmission. And these beings of light, these grandmother beings, vibrate in this dimension of the inner earth. So we are connecting with them in this vibration of the inner earth, the Lemurian Codes. They are keepers of the Lemurian Codes. Chana ano o ha ana ini chikene isin kushwa ha ake ichiki ichikura hene chikene hi chiki sukuno nai chana ini chikene chikura ha ana chike sakura na chana ichiki chikura ha ana chana snowa ha na kini chike he chika sukuru ha nai. It's a sacred land. Hano shwaha senekishna kai senekishna kuraha. And we can see Kilauea, the dwelling place, the divine dwelling place of Pele, before us. And we're being invited to enter into a lava tube. Looks like a cave. That we just see inland from the black sand beach. So we're moving, just visualize yourself or make the intention that you're entering into this lava tube, Sukwaha, and this lava tube is taking you into the heart of the volcano. And when you enter into that lava tube, you're greeted there with some beautiful young devotees of Pele, beautiful, beautiful women dressed in white. And each of them is blessing you with a lei, which is a ring of flowers that is being put around your neck. This beautiful lei of white flowers, a beautiful blessing and a welcome to Kilauea. And you just feel these flower petals, these soft flat flower petals caressing your skin, and this beautiful fragrance. A gardenia fragrance is this aroma is entering into your brain through the nasal passages, and this flower is blessing you and blessing your vision, your visionary capacity, your capacity to experience other dimensions in your inner world. Let's take deep breaths. Just breathe in that aroma. This intoxicating aroma. So you just feel yourself in this womb, this inner womb of Pele. It's dark and it's fertile and it's deep. And below you can see there's a labyrinth of lava tubes, and the lava, the molten lava, very, very high temperatures of heat are moving through in these labyrinths, underground labyrinths of fire. So just allow yourself to feel that vibration of the earth and the fire and the lava underneath you. And you're just experiencing your own root chakra receiving that fire. So be aware of your body, your connection to the core of the earth, and that frequency of fire is rising up in the root chakra and rising up through your body to the sacral chakra. And just allow that fire to sweep through that energy center in your body, removing any kind of cords that are no longer serving you, igniting your own creative life force. And you can see that creative energy grounded into the core of the earth. Your own sexual center is grounding, the sexual organs grounding into the core of the earth. Just take deep breaths and just allow that clearing to occur. And then it's rising into the solar plexus, and just allow that energy to clear the solar plexus. This is your power center. And so here is where we are experiencing and activating the divine quality of trust. So when the volcano is erupting, when Pele chooses to create, there is a unraveling, a chaos that occurs, a divine chaos in the explosions. This is the most powerful creative life force of the universe that is being expressed in this moment through this eruption, and it can feel like the earth is exploding. And the earth is exploding. And so this energy can destroy the human body. It can destroy different types of, it can move the surface of the earth and transform the surface of the earth. So this is happening no matter what. When this energy is moving, erupting, the lava is flowing down the sides of the volcano towards the sea. This path is set. So it is very focused. It is very focused on creating earth. It is focused on the creative process. So the energy is focus and trust. So when this is occurring, when this is happening now, in this now moment, in the global paradigm shift, where structures are being transformed, structures are being unraveled and recalibrated. So structures are disintegrating and then new forms are arising. So this is the way of divine chaos and divine creation. And it is not anything that we have control over. We have no control. Any illusion of control must be surrendered to this fire. This primordial life force. So that's what we're being called to do. In this now moment. This is the gift that we're receiving. The capacity to trust in the midst of divine chaos. Trust that everything is happening according to divine will. Even if we don't understand it. Even if everything around us appears to be devastating. We trust, we choose to trust in creation, in the creative life force of the universe, the most powerful force of the universe, which is love, divine love. So we become aware that divine love is doing the work that needs to be done all around us. Divine love is unraveling. Divine love is adjusting. Divine love is recalibrating. Divine love is creating the most perfect situation and circumstances for our growth, for our evolution, for the ascension of the earth. So we move into surrender and trust in the vibration of Pele. And we move out of the way of this chaos and creativity, this divine force that is so beyond our ability to direct it or control it. We surrender to the divine intelligence, to the divine focus that is occurring underneath. There is this divine order. So we plug into that divine order. We plug into that divine intelligence. And we come into alignment with higher will. So we align our will, our individual will, to divine will. And then we trust. So we do everything, we do all that we are called to do and inspired to do to support ourselves and to support others. And then we surrender control. We surrender to the creative flow. So again, be aware of your inner quantum field. Bring your attention to the heart, your own beautiful, precious heart. And breathe into your heart and allow this vibration, this activation of trust, the trust that is beyond logic, the trust that is beyond understanding. Sakoha, the total and complete awareness that divine love is the most powerful force of the universe, and that we are entering into this flow through surrender of divine love. And when an obstruction comes forth, an obstruction in our vision comes forth, we surrender it to the fire. When polarity comes forth, extreme polarized thoughts, projection, we surrender it to this fire. And this fire is being ignited inside of us, and it's moving through all the energy channels of the body. This fire, this light of the goddess Pele, that has this power to remove obstructions. And we observe this work being done inside of us, and we allow this clearing and cleansing. So just allow that energy to rise up through your feet, to continue to rise into the energy channels of your legs. Be aware of the root chakra. The sexual organs of the body, because we're embodying this vibration inside of us. So this is how we do it. We're anchoring this vibration of trust and divine love into every cell of our body in this now moment. So we can see that energy rising up and moving through every cell of the body, bringing every cell of the body into alignment with this ascended vibration, embodied ascension. Moving into the solar plexus, unplugging any cords here in our power center. That have to do with fear, that have to do with other people being threats, any kind of propaganda, news media. The news media vibrates, and we all know this. We all know this consciously. So we're just bringing awareness. The news media vibrates in victim consciousness. So it's vibrating in victimization. And when there's victimization, there's predators and there's rescuers. So it is a triangle of disempowerment that we are dismantling in the third chakra in this now moment. We are dismantling that dynamic where we move from victim to perpetrator to rescuer, to victim to perpetrator to rescuer. And then we are moving beyond that, we're allowing that triangle of disempowerment to become dismantled as we move into neutrality, awakened neutrality. The 0 point field. Letting go of any stories that are our identity, any attachment to stories about suffering, the suffering that we've experienced in our life, just letting it go into the fire. We've all done so much powerful work. For any of you to be here in this circle, you have done a lot of work uncovering, excavating these different patterns of seeing ourselves as small, as seeing ourselves as victimized, as seeing ourselves as oppressed. And so we're being invited in this now moment to let go and choose freedom. This is no longer, you are taking on a new identity of an ascended being of light. Hanai sono ana ini chenekene chenokorai cheke chokorai cheke soko hene che cheke cheke chokorai cheke shenokorai hene cheke chokorai. So Pele can be seen, she's sharing that sometimes she's seen as being angry, sono ana ini chenekene, and that she is merciless. And she says that she is, when she is focused on creating new earth, she is merciless. She does not have mercy, no mercy to the old patterns. They are complete. We get to a point where we have to choose. So I am complete. I am completing this pattern. Letting go. Take a deep breath. The pattern of not being understood, the pattern of not being accepted, the pattern of not being able to realize who you are as a divine being of light. The pattern of feeling alone, the pattern of being abandoned. Especially the pattern of being alone and isolated and not being understood, not being received. Is a very, very feeling that we don't belong on this earth. Those types of energies we are completing. And we are offering it to the fire of Pele. Knowing that these stories are completing. So they are moving into the Akasha, into the Akashic records. So being included into the oneness. And then calling forth new energy streams, new frequencies of light. Are being activated in trust, in unity consciousness, and divine love. Deep breath. So the purpose of the Green Mother activations is that these are very specific energy streams that are being activated, that we are becoming aware of. So aware that we can choose in the moment. I am choosing unity consciousness. I'm choosing to experience the beauty and the passion of that comes with being incarnate on this earth. I'm here to experience freedom and expression of the divine life force in my everyday reality. And for this reason, then we protect our vibration. We choose to engage with and tap into these high frequencies of light. So Sonoa anai ini chinekere chikaro hanai sokua hanai sonoa hanai ini shinekaro hanai. So take deep breaths. And we're going to bring forth the Syrian blue ray, this stargate. So, and the blue being of light, El Moria, an ascended master. This is a masculine vibration, masculine Syrian being of light coming forth. So, and a blue ray. So you're just going to allow this blue ray infused with the lion, the courage. So, Aria, Sonoa Ane, the lioness. Koroa naine chikane sirkorai chikishakua sanai shakua nai sinakorai chikisua shakua nai shinakini chanoa nai sinai. So just bringing forth that blue ray, the blue ray. So you visualize blue, this very deep indigo blue. It's sparkling with star frequencies of light. This brightest star in the night sky is Sirius, vibrating at blue. The vibration of higher will, divine will. You just see that blue ray coming in through the crown of the head, saturating all the cells of the brain with this frequency of divine will and divine love. And this divine love and divine will is being anchored inside of you. It's seeding this divine fire that's moving through you in a sacred union. So focus on the heart as this union occurs, the seeding is occurring. Just focus on the heart. And then allowing the birthing of these new patterns of divine love, frequencies of light that are vibrating in union. So allow yourself to receive. But you have to let go of the old stories in order to experience this union, to stabilize in the frequency of union. We let go. Deep breath. Let go. Another deep breath. And then breathe out. Breathe in. And we're going to let out a lion's roar. So we're going to you're going to breathe out and you're going to stick your tongue out the way that Kali does. So breathe in. Again, breathe in. And one more time, breathe in. Let go. You can just feel all that energy releasing from the solar plexus and from the heart, from the throat. And now you're going to allow a column of this blue ray to enter in through the crown of the head. And this blue ray is filling in all the places where you've released energy. So just allow this blue ray to saturate every area of your energy field that has become more transparent. It's being strengthened, becoming more fluid, strengthening the inner quantum field. And then again, this earth energy rising up through the root chakra, rising up through the spine, this Shakti, it's the Shakti, it's this awakening energy, igniting creativity and passion. In this sacred marriage, in this union, inner union. Receiving these Lemurian codes of the mystery of the cycles of creativity, of birth, of expansion, of creation, destruction, life, death. Just receiving all these codes, the Lemurian codes, anchored into your physical vessel to hold the blue light frequency of higher will inside of you. Sono aanai chike ichiko sokoa haanai sono kura haanai shinakana no anai nai Chana ini chana keni chan korai chike chikora kuruaha anai soroko aha ani chike chikora shinokoro soroko aha anai ini chikara chikoroa sokora ini chana keni chikora nun chikoroa chana keni chike chikara chikoroa chana keni chikara sokoro soroko aha anai soroko aha an. Focus on the sounds, focus on the light language as the energy is doing the work inside of you, the anchoring of these codes inside of you. Kini 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 a e chike chikoro chikorai a chinike e chike chikora a e chike chikora a soroko a na ishike sokora sa a shike shike chikore ke chunokora a na chike chikora a chike sokora ha e chike chikora chikora a chike chikora soroko a na. Sono ha nai nai no 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 nai 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 chono no 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 ni 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 sono ku sono nai shino shana ni 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 sine ki ni shikone sono korai chike sono sono no no ni 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 he ni 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 sono shike shike sono sono no na 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 no na ni 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 he ni chine chine kana chike sono no no na ni 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 sono no Hana ini chino sunoha ana sanai. Ray. Deepening into the blue ray. Awakened neutrality. Seeing the world through divine eyes. Divine love is doing its perfect work in all situations. Dismantling the delusion of separation in our world and anchoring unity consciousness. And the birth is always messy. But then when the new life comes forth, when the essence, the divine essence come forth, it's going to, it's so overpowering, the divine love. Just allow yourself to receive. To receive this final blessing from Pele. Anchor yourself in divine love. Trust. That everything that is happening is for our good and for our evolution. So we focus on laser focus on the dimension of divine love. Choose love. Surrender to the flow of divine love. This love is the most powerful life force of the universe. So we move out of the way And we allow any resistance, any fear to dissolve in the fire of love. And we allow our individual will to come into alignment with divine will. So we'll just allow ourselves to continue to bathe our inner quantum field in these frequencies of divine love. Taking deep breaths. Allowing the flow of love to remove any obstructions of old patterns that no longer serve us, that we've learned so much from. We let go with love. And we anchor ourselves in unity. And we allow divine love to bathe us, to dissolve all frequencies of separation, all confusion, overwhelm. Love has the power to dissolve those frequencies of separation if we allow it. So we call, when those frequencies of separation arise inside of us, in our purification process, we call on divine love in the moment to support us. Call on the beings of light, our guides, our team of ascended beings of light. And we call on Pele, the frequency of Pele, the creative life force of the universe, to assist us to move those obstructions of separation, to assist us to surrender to the flow of love, to surrender to the new paradigm. Offering gratitude. And just filling ourselves again with one more column of golden light, the cosmic light, filled with gratitude and our own highest essence, being absorbed by the inner quantum field, bringing us into present time, into the present moment. Just see that gold light moving through your system. Infinite choice. And then throughout the day, throughout the days to come, be aware of your connection to the core of the earth. If things start to feel a little bit unsettled, that's our signal. Focus on the root chakra. Focus on the connection to the core of the earth. Breathe into the heart and allow those frequencies of separation to move through our system with the least amount of resistance. And the way we do that is by breathing into it. Breathing into it. Facing it. Feeling it. Allowing our emotions to be there. Knowing that they are flowing. Flowing through these energy streams of love that are cleansing, purifying, supporting us, nourishing us, and strengthening us. We trust as we let go that we will be supported, that we will be nourished, that all that we need, we're experiencing an overflow of love. And then the mind will say, oh no, but what about this happening? What about that happening? Oh my gosh, this is happening. Oh my God, I'm being forced to do this. I'm being forced to do that. I can't do this. I don't want to do this. Oh, I choose love. I let go of the delusion of separation. I focus on my heart. Breathe into the heart. Visualize the blue ray, the Syrian stargate, entering in through the crown of the head, cleansing, purifying, stabilizing in unity consciousness. Trust. Align with the divinity that is you. So how is everybody doing?
May I say something?
Yes, of course. We can have a little Q&A now. Oh my gosh, how are you?
I am well.
AJ, oh my gosh.
That's the first time I believe I've heard your light language.
Oh.
And yeah, I was the one that approached you. I thought you were someone else in Sedona, and I said, you have a light language. And then but so yeah, tears. And I had lots of visitors. And so in my language, you're one of my kind, which is beautiful to think of humankind during this unity. And the name that my people call you is Nanu Takina. Nanu Takina. That is your name. Kato Tano Ishtata. And you bring in the workings of the womb. That is part of your story during this energetic lifetime. And the workings of the womb is called Mama Kitana. Mama Kitana. Yeah, Mama Kitana. So Thank you so much. And lots of things came in. Just, the union with source. I saw lots of things. I saw symbols and downloads, and I'm just so grateful. So thank you. And
thank you so much for sharing. What a beautiful blessing. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And if
beautiful channeling, thank you.
I have a lot of beautiful people. Every Sunday we do a collective live stream. How would I share your information? Because they'll really appreciate the work you just did, the things you brought forward. How do I do that?
Okay. Well, why don't we connect?
Okay.
You can, I think we're connected. You can message me through Facebook. Awesome. Are we friends on Facebook?
Or we will be now if I'm not.
I know. You can email me.
Okay.
Anna@quantumlightpractice.com. Anna is one N, ANA at quantumlightpractice.com. That's the best way to contact me. I would love to share more about some things that are coming up. And I will be sharing more about that in the next, because we're going to be meeting 2 more times. So the next transmission is going to be with Ochun. And Ochun is an African goddess. She comes from West Africa, and she's very prominent in the Caribbean. And she has a lot to share with us about the global paradigm shift and this idea, this what we're being called to do, of letting go of the old stories, letting go of our attachment to suffering, and claiming our true identity as beings of light and love, here to support the expansion of consciousness. So we're just going to keep building on this awareness and bringing forth these energy streams of light and love that nourish us and assist us to stabilize in this consciousness of unity. So we'll be working with Ochun, and then on Thursday, we'll be working with the Magdalene lineage and the Galactic Magdalens. And that's will be a very, very beautiful closing transmission of this series. So I'm looking forward to being with all of you, and as we continue to deepen in this work of activating, again, this inner multidimensional temple, where, and one of the things that I love that we're all learning is really through some of these restrictions that we've been going through the past couple of years now, is that we are really, really being called to cultivate our multidimensional communication, experiencing other dimensions, becoming so embodied, because we cannot do this multidimensional work if we're not embodied, if we're not grounded. So we're learning how to really become so grounded and so solid in our alignment with the inner divinity that we can journey into other dimensions and receive and communicate with these beings of light that are vibrating in these other higher frequency dimensions. And then we bring back, we anchor all of that experience and into our everyday reality. And then we're emanating that vibration out into the environment. And in this way, this is how we can really support people that we love. And so we're just going to learn more and more about it. So it's like, bring it on, we are ready. We've been preparing, and we have all been receiving so much, and that has really strengthened us to move forward. So here we are. Does anybody else have something to share? Thank you so much, JJ. It's so great to see your beautiful face, your beautiful smile, all of you. Let's see if we have any comments here. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful way to celebrate the Lion's Gate. Yes. And, you know, and it's a period of, you know, before and after, you know, that this energy is amplified. And so, you know, we're really, really taking the opportunity again to align with divine will is our highest purpose here. So beautiful. Okay, so this will be posted. You have the link. You got the link on the email that went out today of the replay, which is my YouTube channel. So it will be there. I will post it as soon as possible, and you can listen again the next couple of days, because each time you may uncover some new codes, because there's we're working with different layers. And so it's really beneficial to listen to it a couple of times. So, so that will be posted. And so I will, I look forward to seeing all of you on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time to continue with our series. Thank you so much, all of you. And take care of yourselves. Drink a lot of water. A lot of water. That's what we really need to hydrate ourselves, and just be so gentle and loving towards yourself. Okay, no matter what comes up, trust and anchor inside of yourself. You know how to do it. So believe in love, trust love. Bye-bye.